Hey, Shalom Akim. First off, I want to start by saying all praises to Yahweh Bashim Shai. Bashem Rakakadash, that's all praises who the world calls God and Jesus Christ. The true names in the Hebrew is Yahweh for the name of who the world and he calls God, and Yahweh Shai for his beloved son. Also want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful lake, preaching his word in truth and sincerity. This is the brother Tazabah in the Great Millstone, Arizona camp, Lord will, with another video to edify. And I wanted to get into this, man, because I was watching this brother's video earlier, and he mentions it. And this brother put up the video maybe 7 minutes earlier, before I first started watching it. His first take at it, and Esau ripped it off the the so-called white men, the powers that be, set up a system to rip it off while that thing was up. Man, it was only up for like, I probably watched it as soon as it got up. And as I'm watching it, it just got stripped down, and I didn't even get a chance to watch the whole video. And the brother remade it. It's a little shorter than what it was made before, but this is a telltale sign of the famine of the word, man. So I'm gonna get this, and it's a good video, man. You brothers get some time, you should go peep it. It's a great video. The brother was basically telling you in the video, like, Esau with these smallpox blankets could be the same scenario he's playing out with these free face masks they're giving out in New York. And the brother was telling you, when has the so-called white man ever given anybody anything free without an alternative motive? And he was right in it. So, but the fact that they stripped it down so quickly shows you that we're in the time that the famine of the word can happen really, really soon. This is Amos 8:11. It says, "Behold, the days come, said Yahweh, power, that I will send famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water," which those things are going to come. Famine of bread and water is going to come. But, we understand that man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that proceed out of the mouth of the Lord. So the true famine is this famine of the word. So it says 11 again, it says, "Behold, the days come, say Yahweh, power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing of the words of Yahweh." That's the true famine, man. Because when you starved out spiritually, as the scriptures say, a broken spirit who can bear, so when you're starved out spiritually, just into the body soon after. Verse 12, it says, "And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it." And that's what's going to happen, man. When the Lord causes his famine of the word to come, which is going to come soon. You got them pulling that. You had one of the brothers' channels. I think he's in the Pittsburgh camp. They shot him down. They gave him 3 strikes within a minute. I think is what the brother said. 3 strikes within a minute, to where the brother's page was gone. That's the famine of the word, when the Lord starts taking his man's word off the street, man. And pretty soon people are gonna go apeshit trying to find the man that preached the word again. So let me get this. This is and we'll come back to this Amos 8. This is 1 Samuel's 3 and 1 Samuel 3 and 1. It says, and the child Samuel ministered unto Yahweh before Eli, and the word of Yahweh was precious in those days. There was no open vision, and at a certain point, man, when the Lord takes his prophets off the highways and byways, and Esau strips the word off the internet, off YouTube and whatever apparatuses and platforms that hold, the knowledge on it, Facebook, all that. When the Lord strips his word off of those things through those men that preach the word on the highways and byways, the word of the Lord is going to be really precious, because people are going to know what's happening next. People are going to want to know how they're supposed to get through this. People are going to know what to look out for and what to be on edge about. Imagine how many people are scoffed at the mark of the beast, saying that it wasn't the microchip, to where it went to the back of their mind, and now, and if it comes out, when it comes out, Salakia, not if, when it comes out, and it's forced on the people, and they're presented with that scenario of take the chip or not. Imagine how many of those people are gonna wish that they knew exactly what it was. How many people are gonna wish that they knew the name of the Lord? So the word of the Lord is going to be made precious again when the Lord strips it off the highways and byways. Man, right now, people take it real light because it's easy to get to, man. You can go on YouTube right now, put in Great Millstone on Hebrew Israelites, and you'll find somebody sitting there saying that we're Israel. So people make light of it, man. But when all those videos just disappear out of nowhere, people are going to start losing their goddamn minds. Back in Amos 8 and 12, it says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it. In that day shall the fair virgins and the young men faint for thirst. You see? In that day shall the fair virgins and the young men faint for thirst. They that swear by the sin of Samaria shall and say, thy God, O Dan, liveth, and the manor of Beersheba liveth, even they shall fall and never rise again, man. So we're coming to the times that his word being stripped out of this earth, man. Once again, the Lord is going to take his word from being so easily gotten to. 2nd Ezra 5. And start at 8. It says there shall also be a confusion in all Salaki. It says there shall be a confusion also in many places, and that's what you're saying. There's upwards of the people everywhere, man. People don't know what's going on. These are the times we're in, man. And the fire shall be off sent out again, and wild beasts shall change their places, which is happening now with these lockdowns. We see that all these wild animals, even animals that were perceived to be extinct, coming out of the woodwork into the cities. And men's remnants shall bring forth monsters. The salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then wit shall hide itself. So we only have a little bit to wait for, man. We only have a little bit to wait for until the famine of the word happens, man. It says, then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber. And that understanding, that wit, is talking about the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the scriptures, the prophecies. So pretty soon, the understanding of his word is going to start hiding itself. The Lord is going to tuck it away in his pocket, and keep us secret from people out there, man. It says, and shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. So when the Lord tucks us away and people can't see us, man, which you're already seeing that to a certain extent. These lockdowns, these shutdowns. Nobody, there's quite a few camps that can't go out everywhere, where brothers have to make these videos on inside their house, man. It says, and shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency be multiplied upon the earth. So when the Lord strips us from these streets and these people have no more hope, then we're going to see a straight influx of evil and wickedness just pop up in the earth. It says, verse 11, it says, one land shall also ask another, and say, is righteousness that maketh a man righteous gone through thee? And it shall say, no. You see? And at the same time shall men hope, but nothing obtain. They shall labor, but their ways shall not prosper. So this is the famine of the word. It's going to happen, bro. And it's going to happen real soon, man. There's a reason why Esau got in COPPA and all that for YouTube and online platforms. There's a reason. You know, it's a long con, man. It's a long con. You know, this is Matthew, real quick. You know what? I'm going to go back to that Amos 8 real quick. Then we'll go to Matthew. You know what? That's it on that Amos. We'll go to Matthew real quick. Matthew's 24. You know what? I'll start here. It says, Matthew's 24:12. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And that's what we're seeing, man. Do you see the amount of people out here just fighting each other all the time, man? That's happening, bro. It says, and shall be, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So you have to stay with this course, man. The scriptures tell you, let no man take thy crown. So be firm and be steadfast in this truth, man. This is your ticket, man. It says that which thou hast, keep unto the end, man. You know, it's this precious thing if you have this word. It's a precious thing if you've been given an opportunity to do this work. It's a precious thing if you've been given an ability to preach. You know, and it's something that you should want to do, man. It's not something that should be grudging for you to do. This is a great blessing. Matthew 24:14, it says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all kingdoms, and then shall the end come. You know, and the word's going out like that, man. It's been preached. You know, there's brothers popping up in other countries all the time. You know, brothers that we're not able to see, and we don't get the opportunity to see that they're doing this work in these other countries. You know, maybe the internet's not as good there, or maybe it's harder to get to connections, which that problem is going away. You know, so at this point, there's almost no excuse. You know, but there's men out there that are getting this word and they're coming up. You know, brothers in all nations, as the scriptures say, man, we've been scattered through all nations. So the word of the kingdom has been preached to all the world, and the internet's done the heavy lifting. So now we see the incoming. You know, we were set up to blow the trumpet and warn the people. When a man's blowing a trumpet on a tower, he's not sitting there blowing a trumpet until the people come up into the tower to try to kill him. No, he's blowing a trumpet, and at a certain point, he's giving the alarm, he's giving the sound, he's going to get his own house ready. And that's what's happening, man. And the Lord is about to strip this word out. You know? So the gospel's been preached. At a certain time, you stop preaching. The Lord is going to pull us off these highways and byways at some point. And this is just a little example. Because Yahushua, you know, kind of went through this too, where he wasn't able to go out there and just openly preach the word anymore. It says, John 11:52. John 11:53, Salakia. It says, then from that day forth they took counsel together to put him to death. You see, so a lot of men took counsel to put the Lord to death, right? So what happened? It says, and Yahushua therefore walked no more openly among the Jews. No more openly. So you couldn't get to him as easy no more. But went thence unto a country near to the wilderness, into a city called Ephraim, and there continued with his disciples. You see, so there's going to be a time where it's not going to be so easy for you people to get to us and to hear the word from us, man. So it behooves you now to buckle down and get this word. You know, so Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to say, Kal Halal, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Karkadash. Double honors to elders and apostles of great millstone. Peace and mercy to hopeful elect. Shalom.